The information obtained by an incident investigation is only as useful as the next incident it can help prevent. This is why CSA Z1005 exists. It's an incident investigation standard that emphasizes prevention, and it's the first of its kind in the world. We spoke with Peter Sturm, President and CEO of Sturm Consulting, about what this standard is, how it helps keep workers safe, and tips on enforcing the standard.
We got together a group of 35 thought leaders in incident investigations and things for individuals from the transportation safety boards, people that have done serious incident reporting. We also had labor around the table, and for the last two and a half years we worked on developing a incident investigation standard that is tied to prevention. It was to identify what are the best practices, but also what are the key elements that if you do an incident investigation, you don't get a similar situation occurring in the future. There's criminal cases, civil cases, prosecutions with the Ministry of Labor's. There are also investigations done by boards such as the Transportation Safety Board and all those. What we did is the focus of this was wholly on the workplace. It was to look at the workplace and not to look at fault, but to develop a process, and each organization has the tools to build that process. What's nice about it also, it's integrated with all the other CSA standards. The work is in the pre-part, the pre-planning, the pre-development, the pre-identification of things, and you have to start to build and bring all these things together. And what it will do is to create for you as an organization the best incident investigation and prevention system for your company, because every company is special.
How can safety professionals get the ball rolling within an organization to apply the CSA Z1005 standard?
My experience as working with a client was that they had 800 incidents a year. It's only 4,000 employees. And I'm going, you have two people working full-time just moving paper around. And what you're usually going to find is that 50 to 60% of those events that are happening in your workplace are repeats of something that happened already. So why do you keep doing that? So what you do with this incident investigation process is that you build the program, you build the way to do it, you identify the areas that are part of your process. It's about where in our system did we have that failure? And then we can start to address that. Because if we address that failure or something in our prevention system, it shouldn't happen again. And if it does, then we need to again loop back. So it is an iterative process. I believe that it will start to engage individuals in their workplaces. What I see with this is making the workplace better. When you look at 1,000 fatalities in Canada, the number has not changed the last decade. And so we need to start to do things better from that perspective, and I think this is the tool that's going to do it.
Prevention is key for reducing injuries and fatalities in the workplace, and the CSA Z1005 standard can support employers in their prevention efforts. For Canadian Occupational Safety, I'm Amanda Silliker.